What's good, my Draconian Libras? Welcome to your daily reading for January the 20th, 2025. Let's run it. Let's get straight to it, shall we? Straight to it. Into it, but to do it. Okay, the shaman. It's a shaman in your signifier. Interesting. The Fool. Ace of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Six of Swords. Interesting, shaman. Wow, this is some very promising beginnings on the horizon for you, Libra. Yeah, this is a very good reading, man. Man or sweetheart, whoever art thou. You have the shaman popping up in your signifier, the red sun. This is going to be what this card is centered around, the shaman. The shaman has all the elements to his disposal. Also a card of mastery, like the high priestess. But the shaman is more grounded in physical reality. Like the shaman knows how to work with the physical plane, because the shaman sees no difference between the physical plane and the physical plane and the extra physical plane. We can just call it spiritual plane, whatever, but the physical and the non-physical plane. The shaman doesn't see any difference between them. He realizes that it's all in his head. So he has the wands, the cups, pentacles, and swords. And he's ready to use any at his disposal. So Libra, this is definitely your energy right now. And in the reading, you have the Ace of Swords. Like, this is the card of like promising new ideas. It could mean invention, new ideas, new ventures, new intellectual pursuits. This is the card of cutting edge ideas, the Ace of Swords. New ideas bursting forth from the egg, and the dragon is blessing it. So, write down stuff. Like, even if it's still in rough drafts, like rough drafts can really come in handy later on, or they can just be like gardens for more and more ideas. So, definitely get to scribbling or something, because I feel like you really have travel on your mind right now. This is the Six of Swords. This dragon is like, man, I'm tired of this place. It's barren. There's not a lot of like food and treasure. So I'm going to take my six swords. I'm going to take my progeny, and I'm going to just travel on and look for brighter days, look for better areas to conquest, better areas to conquer. If you've ever seen One Piece, kind of like Luffy, kind of always wanting to go everywhere, but they're leaving because of necessity. So, I feel like you know better than I what you need to walk away from. And, sometimes you do need to make a good value judgment, like, okay, is this worth it or not? But you also have the Knight of Pentacles, which is interesting. Previously, you had a Six of Swords card of movement, but this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is a card of this card isn't moving. Like, he's a very slow mover. He's very steady. Like, this can be the card of like stillness in contemplation sometimes. So, I don't know. I feel like you got an important decision to make, but if you do, just meditate on it more, man. Like, maybe you need to gather more information. Like the shaman, he has all those elements, at his disposal for whatever move he makes. So if you feel like you don't have all the elements there, I would say kind of like just chill in the Knight of Pentacles mode. But at the same time, I feel like you're ready to move, man. I feel like you're ready to move on. You have the Fool, another going on an adventure card, you know. That dragon is just at the brim of the world, and that white tiger is just symbolizing enthusiasm. Like, yeah, you got this, man. You got this. Go out there. The world is big, you know. So I definitely feel a lot of positivity, and it's actually might be okay for you to just like sit back and meditate on some things, you know. Look at all the options you have and everything that you're doing, you know. All right, let's clarify with some oracle cards. You have the Dragon of Protection, finding what's important. This dragon is watching over you today. Dragon of Protection. So while this dragon is over you, it's protecting you. So it's might be okay for you to just chill, you know, and just be blissfully stagnant at this time, you know. Run some things through your ideas, continue to meditate and contemplate, and you have the Dragon of Protection over you. So don't really worry about too much, because you have to find what's important, and this dragon is giving you the time to find what's important. So that is good news. You also have the Golden Solar Dragon, helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. Your draconian forces watching over thee. That was your daily reading, Gemini, for January the 20th of 2025. You have a draconian day.